was evaluating the second half of my life and what I wanted to do. And I just left Coca-Cola and was looking to determine how I could add value and how I could find happiness, and new business ownership was the right thing for me. I never thought that printing and marketing services and promotional items and website development would have been anything for me, and I looked for reasons to disqualify AlphaGraphics early. As I looked in and peeled the onion back, I couldn't disqualify. I went to Discovery Day and they answered some questions that I had concerns about, and I couldn't disqualify. And then I found a business that was for sale that looked like missing pieces were ones that I could provide, and all of a sudden things kind of came into focus, and that's how I became a franchisee about 17 months ago. The business kind of had moved them by. They were very successful once upon a time, and the business had changed, and they were unable or incapable or whatever it is, just they didn't adapt. The gaps in their business were from a sales and from a marketing standpoint. It was very clear. From a production standpoint, they're rock stars. They kill it. I wasn't smart enough to walk into an industry and think in any way I could be not even an expert, but competent. So it was important that I had a franchise to rely upon that could give you an operating manual to kind of begin with, that could put an operating partner feet on the street with you to kind of say, a little more of this, a little less of this. I've seen this 20 times. The winners do this, the losers do this. I didn't lose any customers within the top 50 of the customers that I purchased. And we lost one sizable customer, and that was because they were purchased and they went away. But we've gained all of that. All of that is back in the house with a much more diverse portfolio of business. And then we've added incrementally to that, over the last 12 months. We're up about almost 100% this year versus prior year, cycling our own numbers. So taking those first 5 months of this year versus prior year, which were AlphaGraphics, my ownership, up over 90%. So very excited, crushing our budget number, which was an aggressive number, and really looking forward to finishing the year strong. The relationship that I get with AlphaGraphics is more about the scale that I'm able, when you come to a show like this and you've got special pricing on things, and you've got relationships with people that, as an independent guy doing X amount of business in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm not known, I'm forgotten. It's just one small little molecule in the universe. The benefit still is the relationships with the owners, the things that I've learned. We talked about a financial focus group that I'm excited to be a part of for the next 2 years. Where am I going to get that? How am I going to develop a board of directors being an independent owner? I'm not going to know if I'm good or bad, indifferent. I think I'm good. Am I really good? Well, no, you think you're good, and here's how you compare to 52 other people that are in businesses that are just like yours. And had I just gone in there and bought their business, I could have worked really hard to grow it, and I may have been able to. But I wouldn't have been able to rely upon a network of experienced veterans that had high candor to share, honestly and openly, everything.